Woo! Yeah, on YouTube it's still counting down.
I know it's live now.
It is? Yeah, on YouTube it's still counting down.
Now, if you refresh it, I think it's live now.
Oh, okay. It is? Yeah, on YouTube it's still counting. Oh, great, great, great. Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
So, how's it going, guys? This is our first stream, so
Hello, guys.
how's it going? Get in the chat box. Hey, John. Hey, Umbrek. How's it going,
Hello.
guys? You admire me. Oh, hey, man. How's it going?
Hello.
Yeah, I've seen you like message me about guerrilla trading and everything. Hey, Mohammed.
So we have some folks. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I think when we
Yeah.
have like a few people, we can get going because this
Sure.
is our first
Sure.
stream. I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, how's your trading been this week? Have you guys got into any trades? I think for me, myself, like last month was probably one of my worst months. Like I think my return was like minus 3.7%.
Mm-hmm.
So
What about
like
May?
May was also shit. It was like minus
Yeah.
3.4. So
Yeah, for me,
yeah,
May
I
was
think
-8 or something.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, it
So
was
I
awful.
think you gotta. We are diving straight right into it, but like you know, getting used to losing trades. Like I'm probably on like a 6 or 7 losing streak right now, or 6 trade losing
Mhm.
streak.
Mhm.
Um, hey Sean, how can I get to you, please? You can just send a message, bro. What do you mean get to me? You want to be next to me?
He's in Melbourne. Come to Melbourne,
Oh, is he in
visit the
Melbourne?
sun.
So you guys, let me know how you guys trading have been. Are you guys have you taken a trade?
Yeah, tell us about some trades, guys.
Are you up? Are you down? We can maybe even go over the charts on the trade you taken.
Yeah, for me, May has been the worst month, definitely. Because it came right after April, and April was the best month I had. And then
Oh
I was
yeah, yeah.
really aggressive with the entries and just lost. Yeah, I lost, I think, 8% with like an eight trade losing streak. Then I made it all back the next month and then went on another losing streak. And currently I am on, I think, 7 or 8 trade losing streak. But with reduced risk, so it's not a full loss. So that's kind of good.
That's good.
Okay, we have some trades.
But yeah, like, sorry, I just wanted to say that, like, in April, we had like, I think I made like 33%, like some crazy mad month. But I think
Oh,
maybe
awesome.
we ended up becoming a bit overconfident, and then we ended up taking a bit shittier trades in May.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think it's like really key that during when you're winning, you stay level headed, and then when you're losing, you stay level headed.
Oh, for
Like
sure,
we
for
should
sure.
probably feel nothing when we're winning or losing.
Yeah, I mean it's
So
tough. It was our first like awesome month.
yeah, yeah,
So yeah, we need to go through it, I guess.
yeah. We're still learning. Definitely still
Yeah, for
learning.
sure. For sure.
All right. Let's just check the chat. Um, Cape C Jazin. Sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. What is your starting forex story? All right, Marco. How did you get into forex?
So I actually started with crypto, got into a few scams and a few signal stuff, started consistently losing money, and then I was like, fuck crypto, let's try forex. Then I got
Yeah.
into the same scams as crypto. And then yeah, I lost a little sums of money since I was very young. I didn't have any capital, but the education was very expensive. So finally, after I think 2 years of doing these stupid courses that were not leading anywhere, I found guerrilla trading, and I saw it through Hannah Forex. I think, yeah, Hannah Forex.
Yeah.
Yep, and that was when I really got serious. So before that, I was just not doing anything smart. I was just going around doing stupid shit. Yeah,
Yeah. I think had a forex. A lot of people got into forex properly, probably because of like seeing her story. So
I think so. Yeah, I
yeah.
think so.
But
She's like one of
yeah,
the
it's quite
most
interesting.
popular.
Sorry.
She's like one of the most popular YouTubers when it comes to forex, right?
Yeah, 100%. Very
Yep.
true. I think she's really relatable as well. I think that's one of
Yep.
the reasons why she's so popular.
Definitely. And what about you?
Yeah, me. So it's quite interesting. Uh so so at the time I was just watching YouTube um in my girlfriend's place at the time, now fiance.
Mm-hmm.
And an ad came up and it said football index. So basically I found out that she was like I should get into it. And football index is basically an app where you invest in football players and their price goes up or
Oh,
down. So it acts like a stock. So
oh,
like
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
so I got quite interested into it. And honestly, it didn't get me going. Like I invested £40, made £60, and I was like, this
Mm-hmm.
is not enough. This is not exciting me. Some people get excited through investing. It wasn't enough for me. So then I started researching about how to make money, and then trading came along, obviously forex. And then I
Yeah.
started watching YouTube. Didn't get anywhere. I went through like every strategy, like Fibonacci retracement, break and retest, support resistance, Belinga bands, everything. It wasn't working out. And then after I saw Holly Fox's interview with
Mm-hmm.
FTMO,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I was like, one time frame trading, that seems quite cool because I always
Yeah.
struggled with like multi-time like frame analysis. I joined Gorilla and then like I haven't looked back. I think, you know, joining a community definitely like got me fixated on like learning one strategy and like not
Yep.
looking anywhere else. So yeah. And then now we're both funded. So
Yeah. That's the only way to learn. And I'm interested. Like, who of you guys is in Gorilla? Just write in the chat. Just write Gorilla if you're in Gorilla trading.
yeah.
Let's see. Let's see
John,
if anyone else is
yeah.
trading something, some other strategy.
So John Doe says US 30 doing good for him. That's nice. That's nice. Maybe we can go over US 30.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
GU Cape C Jason GU plus 3.8 RR EGB today. Uh, nice. Legacy Anthony. Hello. Hi. Uh, Gershon Van took a short on gold, but I got stopped out before it got going down.
Mhm.
If you follow your plan and like everything was good, then forget about whatever happened after. Like I'm pretty sure there was a trade in April, actually, the good month, where I think we went short on AJ, took us out by like a pipit or something, and then tanked.
Oh yeah, I
So like,
remember that one. I remember.
yeah,
Yeah.
obviously we can't be too greedy. It was quite a good month, but still, uh,
On AG, it has happened a few times for me where it just has taken out for 1 or 2 pips. That's why I was thinking of expanding the stop loss to 15, but I think I'll stick to 12 for now.
yeah, I think like whatever you do in your back testing, you should do in the live
Yep,
trading. So
yep. It has
I
happened
think,
for a few times now. So
yeah, yeah. I realized for me, like I have to adjust it according to like if it looks too small, I have to make it a bit bigger. So like for this trade, obviously it took us both out, but I put a 15 stop. Usually I put
Yep.
12. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
All right, John Doe. 500 pips for the week. Nice. Umbrek, been 2 years and already blown a few accounts. Bro, it is what it is, you know. You're not
Yeah.
alone. I would just say join a community. Um, well, what strategy do you trade? Do you just like make your own strategy? Like, what's going on there? Antonio, hi boys, how are you doing? Hey man, how's it going, man? He's in our
Hello.
accountability group. Yeah, yeah.
Hello, Antonio. Yeah. Shout out to Antonio.
Shout out to Antonio.
Oh,
What
can you,
is guerrilla trading?
Sean,
Sorry.
yeah,
Go
can you
ahead.
just lower the volume because it's kind of echoing for me.
Oh, lower the volume. What do you mean? Like,
Like for you have the YouTube in the background, right?
I think maybe it's my speaker.
Yeah, I think it's
What
going
about now?
through the speakers. Yeah.
Better?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, there's no echo anymore. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've got my YouTube on mute. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Sorry,
Thank you.
guys. This is our first time streaming, so we probably have a few
Yeah.
technical difficulties.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have to get it up to speed. Yeah.
Probably next stream will be like on point.
Yep.
Uh, so yeah, Legacy Anthony says, what is guerrilla trading all about? Yeah, so Marko, you want to explain that one?
Oh, sure. So, like the main
Oh
basis.
shit. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
All right, you
So yeah,
explain.
okay. Guerrilla trading is mainly about trading only the 1 hour. So it's like giving you the freedom of time to trade and do something else alongside Gorilla. So that's like the main point. That's why you're waiting for the setups and you're waiting for the market conditions, and that's why I see in the chat that people are like saying that the setups are not currently working. Yeah, that's true. And well, it's based on the strategy that's like you have to view the profits on a quarterly basis and not a month to month basis. Like in a quarter you will be profitable, but maybe some months you will be down, maybe break even, something like that. So that's the downside of trading the 1 hour. That's why most people move to the 5 minute or the 15 minute to get more setups, get more profitable stuff. But yeah, this is just it's normal. I mean, you can have 2 or 3 months in a row of really slow markets, no trades, maybe even being a bit in the negative. So it's your choice. Either you have the freedom of time, trade only the 1 hour, and then have great months and have some maybe worse months, or you can trade the 5 or the 15 minute and be glued to the screen every day for 4 hours. So yeah, you have to make that choice. For me, I do like trading only the 1 hour. I do like the freedom of time and that I don't have to wake up in the morning. I mean, I just wake up and then I go back to sleep, check the charts on top of the hour. That suits me better. And what about you, Eshan?
Yeah, sorry about that. that that was so funny.
Yeah, we had an
But
earthquake.
you couldn't call it. But yeah, good question, Legacy Anthony. If your first name is Legacy, that's quite badass.
Yeah.
But yeah, guerrilla trading. If I can say a few things about it, it's one time frame trading. So 1 hour, 1 hour is the time frame. Um, you know, there are benefits where you check the top of the hour only, so the last 5 minutes of the hour. But there's a drawback where you may have to wake up in middle of the morning or night.
Yeah.
Everything is based off like momentum, pure price action, wicks, and you're basically reading if momentum is favorable in the way you want to trade. So if you're going long, overall momentum in price has to be going up. Um, and yeah, there's two entries. There's a flag and then a break and retest.
Yeah, very simple
So
stuff. Very
yeah,
simple.
very simple. And I think if you had to choose a community to learn to trade, it's the easiest way, but also, it's very systematic. And like, if you put your head down for a year, I think you could grasp this strategy very well and you can
For
be
sure.
profitable. So,
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah, the structure of learning it is very good, I would say. And you can mimic the mentor. Like Josh is the mentor, like right? And you can
Yep.
really take the same trades as him after, let's say, 1 year of education. So I also love that. But I think the main distinguishment is trading only the 1 hour and the freedom of time, and maybe going through the bad market conditions. So definitely do keep in mind that some months can be slower. You just have to push through it. It's normal, just the way it is. It's trading the one
Yeah.
hour, right? If you want to trade the
I,
lower time frames, it'll balance out more, but you'll, as I said, you'll be glued to the screen. You'll have to wake up 8 a.m., 12 a.m., 4 hour trading minimum per day, glued to the screen. So, not for me personally.
yeah, 100%. And I think like right now we're in kind of a losing patch, but with all strategies, there will be a losing patch. Like that's the reality.
Yeah,
So like right
yeah,
now, certain strategies will be like banging percentage, but for us, maybe not. But like April, I don't think a lot of strategies would be topping like what we made.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's hard for me to say that, but it was a good month. So
yeah. It was an awesome month. And like, if you guys read the Market Wizards book, the last one, the traders in there say like 2 weeks in a year made most of their percentage. So only 2 weeks in 1 year they made most of their gains. So that's called being a trader. That's normal.
yeah,
You have to wait for that perfect setup, for that perfect month, perfect week of those best setups that go like 30%, 40%, 50. And it's just extreme patience, definitely.
I think that's also it's also key to like not and like analyze yourself monthly because that could bring you down quite easily. Like if we analyze ourselves in May, would feel like shit. But if we look at the
Yep. Yep.
quarterly we did all right, I think. So
Yep.
there's still 2 months left in the quarter. So, we definitely can remain, have a good month.
Yep.
So yeah, Gershon says Hannah paved the way for us. It's nice.
Yes.
Earl
So can you
says I
highlight?
also went through. Sorry, what do you say?
Oh, I just wanted to say there are a lot of questions that are pretty similar, and it's about like the market conditions. So maybe we can go through that. There's
Yeah, we
like,
can go through that.
yeah. So there's the question. Just a sec. Just a sec. Oh, how have you found trading the GT strategy the last few months? It seems even the high probability setups are failing at the moment. Yeah.
No, very true, Alex.
Yep.
Very true. Like literally, yes. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, we took that
Yeah.
AJ trade. It
Oh,
was
it
like
was
everything was so good.
yeah, it was perfect.
Wicked it beautifully, went into like probably 1.3% profit and
Yep.
reversed. I was
Yep.
also like joking with Marko. Marko's like, this could make percentage. I'm like, yeah, true. But I was
Yeah.
like, because we lost so much, I'm like, I honestly wouldn't like. I'm not like probably this will take us out like because it's been such a bad month.
Yeah,
But
PTSD from the past few months, right?
but yeah, Alex, I think just be really patient.
Definitely. Mm.
The trades will come.
Yeah, and guys, we
Uh,
are on our verification. Like, we have, I think, 20 more days to pass the verification. So yeah, the pressure is on, definitely. We are also looking for those
100%.
setups.
But
Yeah.
I just quickly want to go over Gush on what he said. Market
Mm-hmm.
conditions haven't been the best for our strategy lately, so we just need to let the market come to us. Just 100%. Like
Yep.
very very true.
Just
But
stick
yeah,
through it.
verification. Yeah, I've got like 20 days left,
Me
so
too.
it's heating up. I'm 5% down, so
Yeah, yeah. It's tough. It's tough, man.
very tough. We
Because
both probably have to make around 11%.
I need to make around 11 to pass.
Yeah.
And you don't get a
So,
free retry if you are at break even after the verification.
oh
Like,
really?
yeah, yeah, I think so. Yep.
No, I think how it works is if you like remain above break even and stuff, you
Hmm.
get a retry, but you go back to the first phase.
Oh, okay. So you do get like a challenge retry, right?
Yeah, but it feels like
Oh,
shit because you've gone through the
yeah,
first
yeah,
phase, which is technically the hardest.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, there's so many questions. Let me just mark condition
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
list. Do a giveaway.
Hmm.
Ha, cheeky Joshua, cheeky. But yeah, I did recently do like a giveaway for Audacity, but when I think both Marko and I hit certain milestones, we would do like giveaways. Actually, no, I can't speak for you, but for
Yeah,
me, like I'll definitely do like
Lambo
uh
giveaway, guys. Tune in.
Lambo giveaway.
Yeah.
I'll say Lambo giveaway and I'll get myself a Lambo.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the future, in the future. Alex says, when do you think the market will return to normality? Honestly, yeah, Marco, you can answer that actually.
Never. I think not sure about this month, but September. September, right? I think September, if like the highest chance for something to change is for the next couple of weeks, and then September, I think it's almost like 99% that we will get some setups. Because when you look at the past market conditions, they have never been so slow for such a long time. So when you look at like historical data, it is very, very likely that we will get some nice setups in the, if not this month, then definitely next month. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I would even say that the market right now is actually starting to give us some nice moves now.
Yep.
Like if you look at the previous month, it was literally just ranging. But at least we're seeing a bit of movement. It's just not with the strategy we trade, we're just not able to get in right now. But I think we will be able, hopefully, this month and make some percentage. Uh,
The market conditions are definitely changing. You can see it. It's just that the moves are not sustained. We do have some nice moves, but then they like fizzle out. They don't give us a nice continuation. But compared to, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks ago, this is much better. So, and I think we had two really textbook high probability setups in the past 2 weeks. Unfortunately, they did lose, but they looked perfect. There was high momentum behind them. It was on EJ and on AJ. So that's a good sign when you start taking like textbook trades, they lose, but they're still there. They start appearing. That's a good sign. So I would say we're very, 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 very close to get those good trades, but just not there yet. Just we
yeah,
need a little bit more time.
100%.
Yeah.
James says hi. How's it going, James?
Hello,
Uh,
James.
Wakas bin Safraz. Is that a cool name? Please tell me, is it just me or last 2 3 months we're actually not good with GG strategy? Yeah. Yeah, if you've been watching along, yeah, it hasn't been the best right now, but percentage will come. Just have to
Yep.
be patient. Uh, Again, Gushan about the markets. That's my mom. She says hi. uh, so Sean, now that you've also joined Photon, can you give us an average monthly RR comparison between Photon and GT? So yeah, honestly, I haven't been like calculating the percentage that mentors have been making and stuff. That's not the stage I'm actually in right now. I'm just like literally digesting the content. So like percentage is actually not the priority for me. Like I'm just like learning. So like same thing if you're joining Gorilla, I wouldn't advise you to like see how much percentage your mentor everyone is making. I think just focus on the content. So I'm
Yep.
literally just learning things like market structure, how they map it out, liquidity, all this kind of concepts. So yeah, that's kind of my focus. So it's kind of hard for me to answer that question. Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
but yeah,
But I think they all
next.
make around 200 to 300% per year, right? If you're like a master trader with any strategy, it's like two to 300% per year. I think that's like the upper limit. So
Yeah, I think with like most strategies, like as you said, like they will end up getting the same percentage here or there. It won't vary
yeah,
like
yeah,
hundreds of hundreds percent. Like it won't vary that much, I think.
Yeah, if you guys are interested, our mentor made 300% in 2019, 193 in 2020, 218 in 2021, and he's now up around 90% for 22. So those are the numbers, and he's like a master trader with like 15 years of trading. So
Yeah. You can even tell like the previous month, he ended up in green. Like he ended up with 1.31%.
yep,
It doesn't sound exciting, but the fact that, with the strategy you remain positive just shows the experience gap between like us and him. So like there's still huge learning curve. So
yep,
um but it's quite cool. But yeah, the reality is in this strategy, like it wasn't the best. In another strategy, you could have made like 15%. So like people passing challenges left, right, and center. So it is what it
yeah.
is.
And you can also combine strategies for the quieter months. Like you can do gorilla and you can do what is it, photon or smart money concepts or anything like that if you want. Maybe to give you a bit of
100%.
balance. Yeah. Like
Yeah, like
trading
different
gold
strategies
and
work for different market conditions. So
yeah.
yeah. All right, let's go to the next question. Mr. Heyman, how was the first quarter percentage wise? I ask because your second quarter was, but no mention of the first.
Yeah, so mine was negative. I was still learning and I was not trading the full risk. So I was still doing the education and I finished the first quarter in the red. And I think January I lost. Not sure. I have to check the numbers. I just know that March was a break even month, and that's when I really started to get things. And then April was when I fully implemented the strategy, passed the FTMO, and got those high numbers. So for me, the first quarter was kind of shit, but for our mentor, it was, I think he made 40% or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like I wasn't at a stage to like I was like properly live trading and keeping track of my results, and I was kind of still forming, what my strategy is. Not what my strategy is, but what works and what doesn't work. So I wasn't properly tracking. So from April, I felt ready to start tracking. That happened to
hmm
be a good
hmm
month, but like it just happened like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we both got
Uh,
really serious around March or April. Those were like the months where we really mastered some basic concepts, I would say.
well, we're quite in sync because like
Yeah.
you and I both are trading 100K. We're both taking another challenge. We'll literally have the same amount of days for the verification. So
Yeah.
we're literally like, at the same stage.
Yeah. And we're in same drawdown, right?
Same drawdown.
Yeah.
We're in drawdown together and profit together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's crack on a question because a lot of questions are actually coming up. James
Sure, sure.
says,
Yeah.
"Do you think EU, AU, and EJ are enough pairs to trade with GT?" What do you think, Marco?
I would say no. Maybe in 21, but 22 Josh is more conservative and he's taking less setups on the main pairs. So I would say definitely add AJ in there. If you're doing EU, AU, EJ, and AJ, then you're good. But just these three on their own, I would say add AJ because yeah, he has become a bit more conservative, taking less setups. So you need more pairs to give you the same amount of percentage. And AJ is a really, really good pair. When it moves, you get some really nice percentage, and it's really active throughout the months. I think it's one of the most active ones out of all of the four. EU is shit, EJ is okay, AU is awesome, AJ is for me the best, and it's not that hard to trade. So that's my take. Yeah.
Yeah, I think like you're spot on. Like with the strategy and Josh has become more conservative. I think four pairs would be good, but the Aussie pairs especially AU, racks up a lot of the percentage.
Oh,
Like
AU is
through what
awesome.
I've,
AU is awesome.
it's amazing. And there's AJ, the Aussie pairs trend really nicely. So
Yeah.
I would definitely recommend adding AJ in there. Yeah,
If you're new, I would say start with AU, do AU and AJ. And if you want, you can do EU, EJ, but focus on the Aussie ones. Aussies are really good.
Aussies are good.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Alex. I'm also 5% down, which makes me feel better now. At least I know all my trades have fit my trading plan, which is the most important thing. Nice.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah.
As long as it fits your plan, you're
Yeah.
not deviating from it,
Yeah.
then it is what it is. Like
And it's
I want to
normal.
mention that, like we are down 5% or so, and we feel like shit. But technically, we're not taking 5 losses on one pair. It's distributed amongst pairs. AJ technically has taken majority of the losses for me,
Yeah.
but
Me too. Yeah.
yeah, but like think about it. When you're backtesting, AU technically, I don't think we've taken a loss last month. Like we didn't take any trade.
AU, I believe
I don't
we
think we
haven't.
did.
I believe we haven't.
Yeah. So like you trade each pair individually. I think you need to track it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's normal to be 5% down. That's completely normal. 5%, 8%, 10%, that's definitely not a problem. It's when you get in the 20s, then you have a problem, I would say.
Yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're either losing too much, don't have enough R, or you're risking too much. Like you're
Yeah.
risking maybe
Yeah.
like 3, 4, 5% trying to make
In bad
a banging
conditions.
trade.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Take a look at gold. I did an analysis and I'm short on it. On 4-hour time frame, I'm expecting price to come to retest that the inverted head and shoulders pattern at 1745 at 1739. Good luck. You want to take a look at that? At gold?
Uh yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not trading it, but we can take a look.
We can take a look at it. Maybe not at this moment, but uh, we can take a look at it. Gold. You're saying head and shoulders? I have to get my charts up. Do you have your charts on you, Marco?
Yeah, yep. Let me just
We can
open
just,
the gold thingy. Okay.
okay. Well,
Well,
Marco
I'm gonna
checks
do
that
1 hour.
out.
That's all I know. So
Yeah, we just trade the 1 hour, the trade forex pairs, but
yeah.
uh,
Let me share the screen.
yeah.
Let's do screen number 2.
So
Can you
he
see it?
says, okay, yep. So 4 hour, take a short.
Oh, he's on the 4 hour.
Yeah, 4 hour. This is 4 hour inverted head and
Okay.
shoulders. I think from the bottom. Yeah,
Here.
so I think he
Oh,
sees
this
a
one.
inverted head and shoulders there. Yeah, 1745.
Something like this.
Yeah, I think probably
1745.
like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see. I can see that.
That's cool. Yeah, I
Well,
think
yeah,
yeah,
it's a
definitely
clear
early on.
pattern.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I just want to say it's a clear pattern. But one thing I can note straight from this is we have started to ascend. So I think a reversal, and we also got some large momentum down. So if you want to take profits, maybe now is the time, right? Since when we start to get an ascending, the price usually reverses in the opposite direction, and we also got evidence of a reversal. So I would say maybe this will not continue up. We got this large push down. So yeah.
But that's cool. Thanks, Salva. I don't know if that's how you say your name. Sorry if I'm butchering it. I can say your last name though, Daniel. Uh, but yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, so hoping
Then the
you
next,
took some profits from 1745, right?
yeah, I think he's expecting price to come retest. So maybe he's waiting
Oh,
for the
he's waiting
retest.
for a retest. Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, this
but that's
risk
cool.
reward
That's
so
cool.
small.
I used to trade like head and shoulders patterns and stuff like that back in the day. So
Yeah, me too.
yeah, didn't work out for me, but maybe it works for
Not
you.
for me either, unfortunately. Yeah.
James is like, how are you finding photon trading? Yeah, it's quite cool. Like, obviously, I'm not like making live trades, or I'm not even like comparing with the mentor or anything like that. I'm literally just learning concepts. As I said, market structure, liquidity, supply and demand. Supply and demand is very, very big. Um, so yeah, it's interesting to see like different theory and how they approach the market, and a lot of it does make sense. So, um, but I'm obviously trying to make sure I don't, you know, um, mesh GT and Photon because GT is working so well for me. Why would I want to mesh it? So
Yep.
I've literally got like different chart colors and everything for Photon. I'm treating that completely differently.
And
Um,
does it get confusing? Do you mix up some theories from Gorilla and Photon?
uh theories not so much because guerrilla trading is not actually a lot of like it's not really theory based.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like very momentum, price action,
Yep.
that kind of stuff.
Yep.
But with Photon, they talk about where supply is, where demand is, where
Oh, okay.
price will kind of be attracted to. Um, the liquidity is a bit there, with like guerrilla trading. If you see a range, liquidity is probably above or below. Like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
that's common, but yeah, not crazy um, difficult to.
And Photon is like the smart money concepts, or
Yeah, it's like
oh, okay, yeah,
SMC,
sure,
so
sure,
supply
yeah,
demand, liquidity, those kind of things. Yeah.
sure, sure, yeah, sure, sure.
Gushan is asking you, Marco, is Andrew Tate's uni worth it? Oh, what a question! Woo,
Yeah,
Andrew
definitely.
Tate.
Yeah, definitely use my link. No, I'm kidding. But no, for trading it's not. If you want to trade, I would say join either Guerrilla Trading or maybe Photon or something like that. But if you want to try out different things like freelancing and affiliate marketing, crypto investing, then go to the university, the Andrew Tate University, because if you don't really know what you want to do and you want to try a lot of things for $50, it's worth it. You have some good mentors in there, but for the detailed stuff, for the detailed analysis, detailed strategies for trading, nah, don't go there. Choose a real like a trading community. So that's my recommendation.
1 second.
But for the memes, it's worth it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, $50. Like to just experience what a community can give you. I
Yeah,
don't think like you should go for it.
yeah,
The
and
knowledge
it's not
is
a scam.
invaluable.
There are really like people who know what they're talking about in the university. It's just that it's not really detailed, the explanations, and they're not really hands on. They're kind of just it's like a newsletter more, you know. It's not really like a community where you talk to the members and they're the same members. It's a lot of people. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, James again says, is it achievable to make 50 to 100% returns with GT using EU, AU, and EJ in 12 months?
Yeah, sure, sure. Definitely.
Yeah, I think definitely that's possible.
Definitely, yeah. Without a problem. You just need two great months.
100%. Sharon Lauren says, will the stream be uploaded, guys? Yeah, definitely. I want to upload this. Hopefully, no malfunctions or anything happens. But yeah, I'm planning to upload this, so
Yeah,
should be. Yeah.
yeah.
Ian says hello. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
Alex says, yes, definitely. If you backtest each pair for a year and fine tweak your trading plan, you'll definitely be able to achieve 100% plus.
Yep.
Yeah, 100%.
And with a bit of experience, you'll get even more.
Yeah, yeah.
If you add in a new pair, you'll get 150. No problem.
Jack Hilton, morning, guys. How's everyone doing? Morning, afternoon, evening.
Yeah, for me it's afternoon. For Sean
Yeah,
it's evening.
for me, it's
Yeah.
night. Yeah, so everyone from around the world. So actually, let us know where you're from. That's actually quite interesting. Let us know where you're from.
Yeah. Let us know.
Do you guys do you guys think Joshua is up all that percentage because he trades more pairs than the average GT student? What do you
Um,
mean? Like he?
I think that he asks because Josh trades like 9 pairs, right? Or
Yeah,
10, and like the average GT student trades 2 or 3. And I would say it's not the case. I would just say that he has so much knowledge and experience. He's just so ahead that he just knows exactly what he's looking for. And you
yeah.
need that experience. You need those 2 to 3 years at least. So I would say it's not about the number of pairs, but it's about your experience in the markets, the time that you have in the markets. And it's live trading, not really backtesting.
And the reality is he made this strategy, right? So
Yep,
if anyone's trading 9 pairs, it's him. Uh,
yep, yep.
but actually, when you go over the trade recaps, he's most active. Like he goes over all the pairs, which is amazing. But he's most active, in terms of the trades he takes, is like on EU, AU, AJ,
Yep,
EJ,
yep,
sometimes like GU, NJ. But the other pairs, it's like it comes once in a while,
yep.
So, um,
Definitely.
but, but yeah,
If he traded just the main 3 or 4, if he traded only AU and AJ, he would be up 120, 130%. No problem. So I
yeah.
think it's about experience, not really the number of pairs.
Number of pairs is also a risk because you're technically exposing yourself to more risk, right? If you
Yeah,
take one
yeah,
loss on all the pairs, whew, you know,
yeah. It's like 9 losses in a row.
yeah,
And you can still have 9 more.
yeah.
So yeah, it comes with risk. It comes with risk, definitely. Trading lots of pairs.
So yeah. Den says, "Hey guys, how's it going, bro?" He's from our accountability group.
What's up, then?
Mr. Hi man, hey man. Do you ever doubt that your mentor doesn't take all the trades? He says he does because the gap between students and mentors is quite wide. I asked Beautiful he do, I asked Beautiful he does recaps after the fact and not before. Right.
The
I
recaps
don't
are
think
beautiful.
I don't think there's a huge gap between students that have been there for a while and him. Like
Yeah.
I
And he
personally
definitely
don't.
takes. Oh, just sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I don't think like our accountability group. I don't think that there's a huge gap between the mentor and us. But that's obviously because we've been shadowing the mentor. Like we've been literally religiously like looking at his like listening to his trade recaps and everything.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I'm 100% confident that he takes all of the trades that he says he does. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
So he definitely takes all of them, and it would be. I mean, he has 15 years of experience, so it's just normal
And
that
he's
he
quite
makes that percentage. Yeah.
and he's quite honest. Like I still remember one of his trades he missed because he was on the train
Yeah, and it
and
made a lot of percentage.
it made like 8-9% or something. But he could have easily said that he took that trade, but he was quite honest and had a lot of detail. So
Yep. Yep.
you know, you can kind of tell when someone's lying and or not. So
Yep. And he
um,
also makes mistakes. He misses trades. He takes some that are not that high probability. He takes some really borderline trades. So you can really see it once you get the experience. that he's definitely in all of the trades that he says he's in. And you can also see, like, in one recap, he will say, okay, if we get a clean close, my order is on. Or he says even in the recap, like, my order is on here, and then the trade goes to 10%. So yeah, he's definitely taking the trades.
Yeah. James again. Love it. You asking a lot of questions, man. When you guys
Yeah.
first started with GT, how did you both approach the backtesting? So yeah, we started around the same time. I think started Jan 2021 around there. Then
Yep. January. Yep.
yeah. Uh, approach backtesting. So at first, I think I'll just speak for me. Like I had a very mechanical approach. So I was like counting the number of candles that broke the low. Um, very silly the way I approached it. How many candles came back to the bullet line? It was not a good approach. I think the best way you should approach it is just to see how Joshua does things, take notes, and then backtest, and then compare it with Joshua. And obviously, you can only do this if like you're following a mentor, which is like a huge benefit. But yeah, that's kind of how I'd go about it, and then compare your trades with him, because he's the one that made the strategy, right? So you need to compare it with the mental. You need to drop all the ego. Um, yeah, what do you think, Marco?
Do hyper learning from the
Yeah,
beginning, immediately. Like, watch the hyper learning video, focus on that. Do backtesting, incorporated with hyper learning, and
wait,
don't go on the.
can you explain what hyperlearning is? I
Oh
think
yeah,
some
sure.
people may
So,
want to.
do only 2021 and 2022. Don't go to 2020. I think that's pointless. So focus on those 2 years. Go through 1 week. So backtest 1 week, then watch the recap for that 1 week. Then do the next week, watch the recap, and see where the difference is between your trades and Josh's trades. That's the best way to learn, most effective way to learn. And if you only backtest, it will take you a long, long time. This will be the quickest way. And also, don't go on the interactive backtesting forum. For me, at least, it didn't work. I just wasted time. I should have done hyper learning from the start. It's like 10 times better than anything else to learn, in my opinion.
But yeah, like exactly what you said. But if you're not with GT, like you're with Photon or something else, with your approach to backtesting, I think just follow what the mentor is doing and
Yeah,
then do your backtesting,
yeah,
because then you'll kind of save yourself a lot of time. That's what I
yeah.
found.
A lot of time. I wasted three
A lot of
months
time.
because I didn't want to hyper learn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
1 second.
yeah. Your main
Yeah. Okay.
goal should be. Oh, sorry. What did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say let's move on to the next question, but what were you saying?
Oh, just wanted to add. So your main goal should be mimic exactly what your mentor is doing. Like, exactly. That's your best way to learn.
100%.
Yep.
So Ian J says, I wonder what the typical relative drawdown is on GT Mentor's account. Believe he just trades with his own money and not funded prop firms. Yeah, he might be trading with his own personal account. I don't know if he is, but
Hmm.
um yeah, maybe he has a strict rule where he does risk only 1%. Um but yeah, the trades he takes is very transparent. But I think for us traders, whatever like risks and stuff shouldn't really matter to us. It's just taking what trades he's taken and everything like that. Like personally, I don't risk 1% on my funded account because I trade with a prop firm. If you have your own personal account, maybe you could risk 1% on your funded account.
Yeah.
So don't kind of, I think the advice I'd give you is like, you don't have to do exactly what the mentor says. Like the mentor says risk 1%. But for the funded account, you can't technically, you can, but I wouldn't say it's wise to risk 1% for your funded account. What do you think?
Also, yeah, and if you're asking about what Josh is because he's the mentor. Relative drawdown is it's around 5 to 6%. That's the max that I calculated in the last, I think, 3 years. Maximum that he got into drawdown was 5, maybe 6 trades down, so 5 to 6%, maybe even less, and that's awesome. So that's, if you're asking what his drawdown is, it's maximum 5 to 6%, and I don't know if he's risking 1% of his account. I can't verify that, but I would recommend you to risk 1% maximum. I would even recommend risking 0.5, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice question. Yeah, some people are saying where they're from. Saula says he's from Nigeria. That's awesome.
Yep.
Alex says he's from the UK. Awesome. I actually did live there for like 3 years for uni. I love the UK. Bit too cold for me though. Gushan says he's from South Africa. That's awesome.
Yeah.
James from New Zealand. Nice.
Nice.
I'm actually in Aussie right now, so maybe we could do a link up. That'd be sick. Sick. Kazimla. I'm sorry if I'm not saying his name correctly. He's from Africa. Nice. Yeah, that's awesome. Next question. Yeah. Hi guys, this is Andy. How many percentage you guys trades are the same as Joshua's trades during hyperlending? Right, good question. You wanna go ahead?
Yeah, sure. So, well, I do around 3 to 4 rounds of hyperlearning. So I repeat the same thing around 3 to 4 times, 2021 and 2022. First time I really suck. I I, I don't take the same trades as Josh, and then as I learn, in the end I take 90% the same trade as him during my hyperlearning process. So in the beginning it's pretty crap. As I progress, I take around 90%. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like I find myself with hyperlearning, I get into majority of the winners. Actually, I would say most of the winners I do get into. I think I'm in that stage where I'm getting into the winners, but I always take more losses than him. And that's
Yeah, yeah,
kind of
yeah.
what's
Mhm.
happening in the live markets right now.
Oh,
I
definitely.
don't have a problem getting into the winners. Actually, there hasn't been any winners last month,
Yeah.
uh, but yeah, I think hyperlearning will kind of reflect what will happen in your live trading, and that's kind of what's
Yep.
happening right now. Like Josh was,
Yep.
in terms of the pairs that I'm trading with him, he's doing better compared to me, and that's because he's not taking as many losses. So
Yep.
hyperlearning can help with that, and you can kind of see what's going wrong, and you can kind of amend it. And maybe sometimes you don't. I wouldn't say won't amend it, but maybe you're a different type of trader. Like you're more aggressive, so maybe you're willing to take it, but in your back testing that maybe 1 out of 4 times it's going to bang 10%, so you're still willing to take it.
Yep.
So yeah, it's up to you. But yeah, I think for both of us, we get into majority of the trades Joshua does take.
Yep. And let me add just one thing.
Yeah.
So for me, the major problem is, okay, I do hyperlearning and then I tend to take the same trades as Josh, but in live trading, I tend to overtrade. I tend to take valid setups and be more aggressive because I have FOMO, so fear of missing out, and that is like my major problem. I'm taking too many trades in live trading, and it's a different game. It's much different than hyperlearning or backtesting. You really have to get used to it. You will see if I mean, some of you are already live trading, but once you're live, it's like you're waiting, and then a setup comes and you're like, finally, but it's not maybe a high probability setup. So yeah.
So I just wanted to share my screen. Like I think we both had FOMO for this trade over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, Let me just point to it. This one here. So like at the time, I think we were seeing it's coming from a smaller descending within a large descending. That's kind of what I was seeing. Then we had kind of double wicks, and then we had a one candle pullback, and then it kind of pushed off, gave us that bearish candle, and then you take the flag entry. But I don't think we would both take this in our back testing.
No, it would be too valid. It will be not as high probability in backtesting.
Yeah, I think
I'm
it's also
100%. I would stay out in backtesting. So
yeah, like this is the biggest warning sign. Like that one candle pullback, and then
yeah.
it pushes
Oh,
up.
can you just zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, I'll zoom in. Sorry about that. So just zoom in.
It just oh, it's
Yeah.
great now. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah.
So let me just draw on the bum line actually.
Mm-hmm.
So put that in red. Yeah. So you see we had a one candle push up, then we had a counter trend candle, which is that candle over here, and then we push back up. So that shows the momentum is up. And additionally, we have double wicks. When you have double wicks, you should see a range, right? You kind of want to see a range. Um, don't want to go into so much detail, but basically, we didn't get that range at all, and we had a one candle push down and up.
Yeah.
It's many red flags. So I think just at the time was a bit of FOMO that happens when you're on a bit of a losing streak.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah.
It's a different game. The psychology gets you in live trading.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You really have to go through it for a period of time to like master the emotions and see what you're doing wrong.
I can definitely say that in a year's time we'll be double the trader.
Oh yeah,
So,
of course, for sure.
and if we can say that, then I think we're definitely on the right path. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. I think in 1 year we will be so much like ahead, and we will be,
yeah,
I think, fully funded trading,
yeah.
like really conservative, taking only the best setups. It just takes time. It's normal.
Unless there are
Takes
losing
takes a
months
bit
until
of
then.
time. Sorry?
Unless there are only losing months until then.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm totally chill. Agree.
Then I'm switching to Hustlers University. I'm doing affiliate marketing.
Ah.
Fuck trading. I'm done with it. Yeah.
But yeah, good question, Andy. Good question. Um, all right, so he's talking about the gold one. We won't go over it again in detail, but he's saying he combined the highs and lows trend line, supply and demand, SMC, chart pattern, Elliott wave, expecting a retest at the level I said, then a reversal to the upside.
Oh, okay.
As long as
Okay.
you're following your plan, bro, and I like that you have a lot of confluences, then yeah, you're good. Just follow the plan. Don't deviate from it.
Yep. Just stick to your plan.
Alex is asking, how can I join your accountability group? Or is the group full?
It's 1 grand per month is the subscription,
Who's
and
10
yeah.
grand? No, no.
If you use GT Ashan, you will get 10% off. Yeah.
No, but yeah, it's like we actually like someone like Edmund formed it early
Yeah.
on, and
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
yeah, it's
It's
yeah,
a closed group. It's
it's a
unfortunately it's a
closed group.
closed group. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's
but
like
definitely,
a
I think so. I was just gonna say, I think accountability is quite key. So like
yeah,
even
definitely.
in
Yeah.
no, I was gonna
Oh,
say even in Photon, like I think I have to get onto like when I'm in that stage, like to look for accountability because your growth just like goes up like that.
oh, definitely. It's the best thing you can do to get an accountability group. But
Yeah,
if any of you guys are wondering, it's like 10 or 12 people from Gorilla, and yeah, it's a closed group. I think Edmund will not be taking any more members in the future. So, but you can make your own. Just search out for traders, create your own accountability, and it's really easy. It's the best thing you can do, definitely.
100%.
Oh, so shall we go over the charts for a second since it is almost on top of the hour?
Oh shit! Actually, yeah, very true. We
Yeah,
checked our charts at the top of the hour,
yeah,
so actually we're gonna. Let me just share my screen. Give me a second.
yeah, sure. Then we can
Actually,
get back
Marko,
to the
you
questions.
you can share your screen if you want. Actually.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So let me share the screen. Number 2. Okay, can you see it?
Yeah.
So this is EU, and for me it's just stuck in a range. So for me it's stuck in a range, and I want to see a large impulse up or a large impulse down. This is just really bad price action for me personally. What's your opinion?
Yeah. No momentum in either side. Just not good, not good.
Yep. So
Next
EJ,
pair. No. Just broken the high, broken the low, retrace, and arranging.
yeah. Yeah, you can see right
So
here, broken the low, retraced, broken the high, retraced, broke the low again, retraced, stuck in a clear range, and just look for a large push up or a large push down to move away from the range. That's the only good advice I have. Otherwise, sit in your hands. Don't do anything.
next pair. AU.
So Aussie US dollar, same story. Stuck in a range. We broke the low, retraced, broke the high, retraced, and are now having these huge wicks. We had huge wicks up, huge wick down. I'm expecting more of this. Oh, just a sec. More of this range bound price action and looking for a large push up or a large push down like this.
If
Yeah.
I could actually, what pair is that? Is that
And that's Aussie US dollar.
Aussie US dollars? So let me actually just quickly share my screen.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Um,
Should I stop
waiting
sharing
for
or?
oh, hold on. I think I had to stop yours. Yeah, so basically, yeah, we got that V. Sorry, for me, I can see a kind of a V shape that's happened.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But we are stuck between this high and low.
Yep.
If we get that impulse up, that'd be nice. I'd be interested in seeing a bomb. But yeah, let's quickly check. What was the last pair we need to check? AJ?
AJ. Yep.
Yeah, so AJ again for me, like, yeah, we're just stuck between the weight range, aren't we? The high and low.
Yeah. Same story.
But for me, like, I see this V and we're having this range play out, impulse range. So if we get that impulse up, I'd be interested in like a bomb or continuation to the upside.
Definitely.
Yeah. So let me
And you
stop
can show
sharing.
the trade, like the perfect setup that we took.
Oh
The
yeah,
short.
yeah, yeah. This was the perfect setup.
Yeah.
This was
This
not
was.
too bad. But this was the
Yeah.
perfect setup.
This
So let
was
me actually
just
zoom
textbook.
in.
Textbook. Textbook.
So like, I'll just share my thought process. We had this impulse, few candles retrace, and when you get like 1, 2 candles retracing, that shows momentum is down and not up. Again, one candle retracement, push down, pretty much a solid close, right? And then we wicked it, a beautiful wick entry. So
Oh yeah, the entry was also so good.
I think we got a bit excited, but
Yeah.
literally just reverse, you know. So
Yeah.
shit happens.
It
Shit
happens.
literally just
It happens.
happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me just
Yeah. So the main story, guys. Range bound markets. Be more patient. Nothing is setting up currently.
yeah. Uh let me just I'll do a quick poll if people are still okay for the stream to go on, just because we're 1 hour in. Um
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
say you guys good for 15 more minutes.
Yeah. People are still watching, so I think we can go on for a bit more.
Yeah. But yeah, so answer any more questions.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Could you tell me the steps for hyperlearning to have a checklist? But yeah, I think we did explain that, right?
Uh, yeah, I think we can do a summary, a quick summary.
Yeah.
So, well, if you want, you can look at my YouTube video, how to make a checklist. That's the basic template you can use. And then
Oh
as you
yeah.
go through hyperlearning, just write down exactly what you want to see for a particular setup. Like when you see a large impulse, a large wick on top, then you need to see a range, and then you're okay to take a trade. So that's like the easiest example that I can give you. But yeah, you just need to start writing it down, exactly what you need to see for a particular setup. Josh will tell you exactly what he's looking for, then just note it down. And as time goes on, you will have a basic checklist. And then after you have been doing the checklist thing for a while, you'll see that you actually can do without a checklist, and you will be able to just trade out of your head. But in the beginning, do have a checklist, definitely.
So yeah, it seems like majority of people are good to go for another 15 minutes.
Sure, sure. Yeah.
So Benham says, what was the reason you didn't take the bomb on EJ 22nd of July at 8 a.m. UTC?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So
Uh,
should I share, or will you?
oh yeah, you can share. I think that'd be easier.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah.
Um,
So EJ 22nd,
EJ
right?
22nd of July,
22nd.
8 a.m. UTC.
22nd starts around here. So a flag. No, this is 26th. Not sure I see a flag anywhere here. What was the time?
8 a.m. UTC.
8 a.m. Okay. Yeah, so there was no valid flag. I can't see one anywhere. So this is like 8 a.m.
You're on
and
UTC time, yeah?
yeah, this is UTC time. Yeah. So unfortunately, a flag did not form. I
Sorry.
see what you're saying. Let me just zoom in a bit.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying.
Oh,
This
he's saying, sorry, it was 28th of July.
oh 28. Okay, yeah. Okay, sure. 28, 28. Oh, so yeah, we did take this right here. This one, right?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I did take it.
Yep.
Yeah, if I remember, actually, let me just check my charts.
There was
EJ,
also
right?
this one. Oh yeah, there was also this one, which we did not take, and it went into some really nice profit. So for me personally, I saw this wick right here. It was a huge, huge wick, and I wanted to see a larger range at that point. I wanted to see like a larger range like this, and then a nice flag to form. For me, there was just what, one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 candles. That's not enough for a range. For a range, it's at least, I would say, 10, 12, maybe even more candles. So that's why I stayed out.
Yeah. Also, like, you see that one candle, like, you pushed up and then the one candle retracement and then it pushed back up. That shows momentum is up and not down. So,
Yeah.
like, the bum
Yeah.
line, after the bum line formed, you only had one candle retracement and it pushed up. So, yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah.
candle there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
This
inside
one.
bar. The inside bar?
Just
Yeah,
a
that
sec.
one.
This one.
Yeah, so that was the first
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
counter trend candle from the bottom line.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So like, there's only been one candle in the counter trend. So
Yep.
That shows momentum is up.
Yep.
But yeah, good question. Uh, okay, let's pick up the pace with this. But
Sure.
I just want to ask a quick question to you guys. How are you guys finding the stream setup? Just wanted to ask your opinion. Anything that needed to be improved, you can let us know. Um, but yeah, let's go through these last questions. Antonio, my G, we are so lucky for having someone like Joshua who went through basically every strategy and finally created the strategy that we are trading now. This saves us a lot of time, struggles, and money. Very, very true.
Yep.
I think, yeah, we are very grateful for Joshua. Like, you know, I would not be funded if it wasn't for the strategy. So,
Me
and
too.
Joshua,
Me
so
too. Yeah.
100%.
It's really awesome. The strategy and Gorilla, it's really awesome. Definitely.
Yeah. Uh, 1 second. Yeah. So James, yeah, thanks guys. I'm in the process of backtesting with GT, just trying to do this smart way and most effective. Sounds like going straight into hyperlighting and recaps is a smart way. Yeah, very, very true. But also focus on like the education and also understand that when you're going through stuff, there will be no perfect way. Like you will mess up something. Like I guarantee you, and not in a bad way, but like it's just part of the learning process. So all right, Cape is from Latvia. Nice,
Yep.
nice. Again, James is on it. He's on it. I see most people in the GD forum say you should test round one, we trade, then round two, round three. What's your guys' opinions on this? You guys are dropping gems on this stream. Damn good. I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you're liking it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
But what do you think about that, Marco? The question?
I would say if you're just starting out, for the first time, take every valid setup just to see how they work and just to see where the highs and lows are. After that, don't do it. It's just a waste of time. You'll be wasting your time. It's much better to start hyper learning from the beginning. But if you don't know where the highs and lows are, that's the crucial part of the strategy. So you need to learn it as fast as you can, and not as fast as you can, but you need to learn it before doing hyper learning. And the best way to learn it is to take every valid setup. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think like round one, I think when you're starting out as well, take every valid setup for the bomb. Maybe for the bullet, you can actually also for the bullet, you should do it because then you learn what a bullet is. I think you should do it.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, round one, do that. Round two,
it's best
um,
just to learn the basics, basics. It's
yeah,
a
like
really
the,
nice
the
nice
reason.
way.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Oh, it's a really nice and effective way to learn the highs and lows, the how the flag looks like, how the bullet looks like, just the basics, right? Yeah.
100%. Like if you ask Marco and I, do we take all the valid setups when we're doing rounds of backtesting now? We don't. I don't think we do.
Yeah,
I
we
don't.
don't. No, no, no. It'll
But
be a waste of
definitely in the
time.
beginning, in the beginning we did because like it trains you, right? Like was when we look at the charts, we know exactly where the high or low is, the most recent high, most recent like it's like second nature to us. So
Yep.
I think it's important to create that kind of um, instinct, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope that answers the question, James. Cape says broke the high. Not quite sure what you're which high you're talking about, like which pair. Um, Sean on AU we have an inside bar change your high and low. Oh, cheeky guys telling me off. Wait, let me check. Wait, in AU, let me check. Oh, we do have an inside bar. That's completely true. I did forget to change it. Thanks for telling me off. That's why you have accountability.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. So yeah, that range is playing out. So maybe if we get an impulse up, I thought I did amend it. That's strange. But yeah, thanks for telling me off. That's why you have accountability.
Yeah.
Wilson says, "How do you deal with spread hours? How much do you increase your stops, and for how long?" Thanks. So, yeah, you can go for it. For it.
Oh, yeah. So at the start of spread hours, which is 10 p.m. Croatia time, I think it's 9 p.m. London time. I increase them by 20 to 25 pips. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. I don't know what to tell you, but minimum 20 pips. And so I do it for 2 hours. Then I check the spreads on MT5 or MT4, whichever platform. You check the spreads. If the spreads are fine, then I lower it back down to my original stop size. That's my process. Yeah.
Nice. I'll be honest. For me, it's not that strict. Like when it comes to, let's say I'm in a trade, and it comes to spread hours, I make sure my stop loss is, if it's in a long, I make sure it's like nowhere near that it could take me out. Because obviously in spread hours, it's not going to actually drop. It's just the spreads
Yeah.
that are actually going to hit you.
Yeah.
So I make sure it's nowhere near. And then once spreads adjust itself, I put it back to where it belongs. So
Yeah.
like spread hours, basically, it can take you out, but the price is not actually going to tank. So
Spread hours are mostly really quiet. You don't get any moves. Just the
yeah.
spreads widen.
So you guys are finding the stream setup good, which is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you guys
Uh,
for the feedback.
yeah, and then also any suggestions, anything we could do better, that'll be awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, let us
Anyway, we
know
can
here or on Instagram. You can shoot us a message. Anything.
also actually, people have been asking. I've seen them like my YouTube videos in the comments. They've been asking about your Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So what exactly is your Instagram like tag? Is that what you call it?
Handle. Oh, sure.
Handle.
So it's Marko's trading journey FX. I'll write it down.
Markos, me Markos.
Yeah.
Trading journey.
Yeah, it's this. Yeah. I change it all the
Okay.
time, so it's kind of hard to find. But it's in the link of most of my videos on YouTube. You can just click the link. Yeah.
So this is it. Marcos Trading Journey FX.
Yeah.
So you guys gotta follow him.
Yeah.
He actually is really consistent with his forecasts. So he does that. When do you do it? Like the exact times?
I think it's around 11 p.m. London time. I do the evening forecasts on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you for the
like,
shout out. Thank you for the shout out, definitely.
no, bro, no.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, follow him and also his YouTube channel. You changed the name of your YouTube channel as well.
Yeah. It's now Marko's trading journey.
Marcos Trading Journey.
Is the
But
account that
you can actually just like check where he's like commented.
yeah, the comment is like the channel link, so yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's sick. We are going quite long, but let's just finish all
Sure.
um
Sure.
the questions. Uh, 1 second, guys. Yes. I'm sorry. Sebusiso. I can't say a name, bro. I'm sorry. I'm shocking with names. But EJ is a wiki pair. I took it. Yeah, EJ is a wiki pair, and if you back test it and like it fits your plan, fair enough. Like, it's all good. Bro, how many live accounts have you actually? I think is asking basically how many live accounts do we have.
I have
So
yeah.
good.
Oh, so I have one live with IC Markets. I have one FTMO account and I have another demo FTMO account with the verification. So I have 3 actually.
Nice. Yeah, for me, like I actually didn't pass my 300k, so that's gone. It is what it is.
You'll get it next time.
Yeah, I'll get it next time. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
sure.
But yeah, 200k. I'm on the second phase, verification phase. I have 20 days left, so let's see what happens there. And I do have my 100k account, the live funded account. So I'm trading that. I'm risking 0.6%. So I'm not in any heavy drawdown. So yeah, everything's going all right.
Awesome.
Life is good. Life is good.
Also, you don't have like a personal account.
No, I don't. I don't. I think for me, just prioritizing the funded accounts and then maybe build on the personal accounts.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about building personal accounts when you have the good funded like the good prop firms.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I like to have a personal to copy the trades because the numbers are much less.
That
So
that's one reason why people have personal accounts. Like
yeah,
then you don't have to deal with the large numbers,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
fair enough. It's like it gets scary, you know. Like let's say you're trading a
Oh, sure,
600k account, you're
sure.
risking $6,000 per trade if you're risking 1%.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
So like, and not even the drawdown. Imagine you go into profit 10%. That's 60k,
Yeah, yeah,
and you're talking about actually making that tangible. So it can get very emotional trading the more capital you get.
yep,
So
yep,
it's one of those things where like trading, you can get massive capital amounts, but it's not as easy as it sounds. If you can make 10% on a $10 account, you can make it on a $10 million account. That's really not the case in my opinion. Some people can only trade up to a million because it's too much for them to handle, like
yep,
psychologically.
yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, good
That's
question.
very true.
Let's speed up. Yeah, MT23. I thought your name was MT4. That was shocking. How do you adapt to volatile market conditions? Yeah, we're going over this. I think it's just like being patient in the markets and don't kind of overtrade. Like don't trade as if you need to make percentage. Like sometimes staying break even is more percentage than actually taking a bunch of shitty trades.
Yep.
Um, James says thanks for responding to all the questions. No, no, man, it's awesome.
Yeah,
You
that's
know, like
awesome.
it's what the streams are for. We kind
Yeah,
of want to get closer to you guys. That's the reason why we're
yeah.
doing this.
Just keep shooting the questions.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Japanese yen on the long term. Don't know what you mean, bro. Like,
He means like long-term analysis, I think.
oh, right, right.
So
Uh, yeah, go
unfortunately,
ahead.
we don't do that. So
Yeah, we that's not kind of in our skill set. Like,
yeah,
we don't have a long term forecasting, but
that's more of an investor type of thing. We're
yeah,
just traders. We don't really care about the big picture. Just the one
yeah,
hour, just the 1 hour chart. Yeah.
100%. Will you guys do this weekly? Yeah, we will. We're actually doing it Wednesdays at uh, the 8 p.m. AEST time.
Yep.
We're also doing it at the same time, but on a Saturday.
Yep.
So this Saturday we're having the stream as well. So
Yep.
um, yeah. Uh, do you last couple questions? Do you look at the DXY currency index before trading any pair? No, we don't. No, we don't. And then yeah, same question. No, we don't. And then James says he has one more. This is the last question, guys. I do have one more. How many years of data is enough to backtest 2 years, 2019, 2021, avoid 2020? Yeah, I think 2019, 2021, and 2022. So
Yep.
this is for GT, by the way. But yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a good one, guys. Um, Yeah, any last thoughts, Marko? You want to say?
Also, really enjoy the questions, guys. Just keep shooting them, and we'll see you guys 2 times per week live stream. It's on a Wednesday and Saturday. I think this went really good. Thank you for the feedback, for the questions. Hope to see you again, definitely. And just be more patient if you're trading with GT. Trades will come very soon. By looking at the historical data, at least, you just need to be a bit more patient, just a bit. So yeah.
100%. So hope to see you guys on Saturday's live stream. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on Saturday.
See you guys.
See you guys.